Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is a great... No. Is good, no. Recently, at Nintendo's E3 Direct, they announced that yet another Mario and Sonic game was coming out in 2020. As you can tell, I'm very excited. Now, I don't have anything against these games. I used to play the 2012 one to death, but I feel as if these games are on a steady decline from their predecessors, except the 2008 one.
Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, no!
Now, I am slightly confused about why they left out 2018, because that would have been the perfect time to release a game like that, judging by how many people were buying the Switch at that time, because of Smash. But to be honest, I don't think I would have wanted a 2018 game, or a 2021 for a matter of fact. So here's why another Mario and Sonic game might be a bad idea. The franchise has been around for many years, and there have been 5 games in the main console version, not including the 3DS versions. And the games go to the same places that normal Olympics would go: Beijing, Vancouver, London, Sochi, and Rio. And they also alternate between summer and winter, just like real life. But the problem is, as Sega's technology advances, the more they lose sight of how game the game will be. Back in the 2012 game, it was made to look like London in real life, but it would still keep that iconic theme that makes a Mario and Sonic game. But 2 years later, in the 2014 game, it seems that they focused more on graphics than making the game playable. They chose to make the game super realistic as well, because in most levels, the sky and ambience just look sad. And in Rio, another 2 years later, they brought back the color but took away like half the game. Now this is what scares me. In Rio 2016, they took away the dream events, the one thing that the fans care about, and that helped sales. But it makes me feel like they might take them away for good. If you watch the trailer all the way through, you'll see that they don't mention it once. But let me show you this clip that could change everything about this game. So during this scene, the trailer glitches out and turns 8-bit for a second. Now this could be a random effect that they put on the trailer, but I think it's hinting at a new mode for the game. This could be a mode replacing the dream events for all I know. Now in the rest of the trailer, it shows us that they might be bringing back all of the old games, plus some new ones, like surfing, skateboarding, karate, and hold on. Well, anyway, they have included a couple of new sports, but this has proposed a question. If this game is going to be on the Switch, how will they implement some of these games to the Switch's control scheme? Obviously, you won't be able to play many of these things on the go if the Switch goes back to using motion controls. But if they're making it for the Switch, I feel like they might add 2 different modes for the game. One for handheld button mashing, and one for standing Joy-Con jabbing. And there's also the question about if they'll have online multiplayer, but judging by Mario Maker 2, it's not going to be good. Now all these things might affect the gameplay, but they still don't answer the question, is this game a good idea? Now there are 2 schools of thought here. I'd like to call them the risk and the follow-through. The risk being what might make this a bad game, and the follow-through being the outcome of the game after release. The risk is obvious, making a new Mario and Sonic game with previous ratings of the game being bad, and the follow-through is, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Now, I could go on and on about how well this game will do just based on the trailer for it, and judging by it, there doesn't seem to be much hope. Take the first Mario and Sonic game, for example. When it first came out, people really liked it, but then when the second game came out, they soon realized how much room there was to improve. And I feel like this could happen again with the new game, but maybe not. Who knows if this game will repeat history again or break its streak of getting worse. Only time will tell, but I can tell you one thing. This game, I might not buy it.